Here we are. Myself, Linsey, there she is, my little princess. Off to France. We're going to Chanteriene on a little social. So we're going to meet some new people there, have some fun. Just on the Channel Tunnel. It's a little bit wild, but it's not as bad. Well, he said, I'll probably get the bloody van somewhere. It's a bit of a mission, but I'm relatively confident that we can get through this forest with this van. Hang on. So look, drama, big gob, van stuck, covered in like sticky things. We get there, we're gonna get there. Oh man, I cannot tell you what a mission that has been. I think we got here at, well, we got here at 1, had a walk round, then picked the swims, came out 6th out of 7, 2 choices. Swim number 5 on Chanteriene Back Lake or number 1. 5 I didn't fancy, right? But 1, no one had ever been there. We didn't walk there. We looked at it from across the lake from swim 7. Needless to say, I picked 1. Didn't make Linsey very happy, but what a mission, my word. I'll show you what I'm walking through, and I've done a barra. I must have barred 9 times. We just walk with me a minute. Walk with Wayne. The inflatable boat is still uninflated. Linsey's got 1 rod out, to be expected. But to be fair, there was a fish showing, so she's chucked a bait on it. We've got the Nash base camp up with 1 pod on. I'm just going to sleep in the big area because it's just going to be so hot anyway. I'm absolutely knackered. So here we are. Here we are. Base camp. There she is. So we've got a little bit of civilization to do, got a little bit of civilizing. Linsey's rods, so one of them's out anyway. There's Linsey.
I think there's something that runs in line. See that stick that's sticking out of the water?
Yeah.
I think that there's something that must run in line here.
Right.
Because it's jumped out there. There's a really big dark one that is literally just breached the water right in front of me. I don't actually know if you can see him over there. He's just managed to get the boat out. Oh, he's a bit closer now. So he's just going to a spot that we've seen fish feeding at. But he can't use the motor because he hasn't got any crocodile clips. So paddle it is.
There you go. I've just been out on that. I think Linsey might have got some footage. So Lauren and Roy helped me put it together. Well, they've done it all, to be honest. I need some crocodile clips, so I can't go motorised, but I've just had a good scout round in with the oars, and I was over there in that margin, and it rises up there, and there's some gaps between weed, and I think that's definitely worth a cane. I'll show you where the spots are. You should better see them on camera. Oh, you maybe not. There is a little cane just there. So there's a little spot there, nice and polished. I don't know if you can see them. There is a cane here, 1 here, and 1 all the way up there. So that is used a cane. It's alternative to an H block. Obviously an H block you can use in deeper water, But with a cane in shallow water, if a fish does get caught around it, it just pulls the cane over, rather than your line getting tangled up in an H block. That's the logic. So yeah, it's the first real time of fishing, I have to say. Not perfect, it's still stuff we've got to do, but it feels like we're actually fishing, whereas we haven't really fished yet. Where Mr. Swan is, over there, there's a lot of weed there, but in between the weeds there's a gap. There's still weed on the bottom, which I can see. It's quite deep, probably about 10-12 foot. But when I was over there hovering around in my boat earlier, Mr. Carp went under my boat. He was a good 8 foot down, but there was a definite carp shape went through. Poppadoms, curry, some rice. It's going in there shortly. Thought I'd show you that. Looks good. Smells good. So with a bit of luck, be a nice bit of dinner. We can have a little relax, and then we can catch some fish.
Hovering between 28 and 29.
28. Good. Let me tell you what happened. So you would have seen fish number 1, hopefully enough footage. GoPro ran out, which wasn't great, ran out of battery, my fault. So Linsey captured the rest of that on her phone with gimbal thing. So we got that fish in. We then hooked into another one from up in the corner mark. Let me show you. Up in there, lost it due to a line break. We then, in 5 o'clock in the morning, we started to get some beeps and stuff. I was convinced we probably could have had some fish, but we had a bait probably not on the correct rig, and that was in one of these marks here. It is, hang on, there. So sorry, then roll on to this morning. Rods out, we cast back to a known spot where we got the fish last night, which was in the middle, and we lost another one to a line break. So although that's not great, lesson, the line's brittle. Once is an accident, twice you're highly unlucky, third time you'd be an idiot, right? So I've just, under Linsey's guidance, and quite right, I've changed the line of my reels. So tonight we are just fishing 4 rods while I prepare them. We'll fish in the 3 Shimanos, in a couple of spots in the middle, one up on the far margin and one just down here where I've just shown you. So, life teaches you lessons every day. Lesson number 1 today was, when you get a new boat, moor it properly. Because I've now got Lauren bringing my boat across the lake. We left the barbecue early so that we could catch fish, get baits out. I was all excited, and then we get here and our boat had gone. Our boat had gone. It's coming now though. That's not Linsey having a wee, that's her emptying her Coke, listeners. Couldn't write it, could you? Here it comes. Any excuse for Lauren to look at swims. Lindsay's on. (9:20), nice and early. Oh, cause some drama in a minute with this rod. It's a bloody carp. Well done. 26.
26. I don't know what the little ones are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 26, and then, but that's 26 dead because we've already done the sling. So well done.
Up a little bit. It was small. Hold it there 1 second. I think it's more of a grimace, isn't it?
Sweet. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So there viewers, there's another. So I'm trying to film and keep a fish.
So we've actually got fox mono on these reels too. It's a different style. It is £18.
This side. That's a lovely common. That's a lovely common. That's a lovely common.
You caught. That's it.
That common didn't even know it's caught. Get in the net. Get in the net. Get in the net. It's a very well behaved fish at the moment.
Nice colours. These guys are really good at photos. Amazing difference between what it is that we do and what they do. Very big difference.
That wants to go. Very happy indeed, very hot. But that's 3 fish. Just a shame we've lost the ones we did, but beautiful fish anyway. We'll probably see you tomorrow now. Okay, so this is our last day. We're just packing down now. Long pack down. It's going to take Lindsay ages. For that reason I've left the rods out for me to fish. We've picked up the canes where we marked the spots, so now we're all ready to go. We had a fantastic time here at the Tang de Chanteriene Back Lake. We will be back, I'm sure. There is talks of a trip in 25, but we'll see how we go for that. I've enjoyed fishing with Lindsay. Bit fraught to begin with, to be honest, because it was a bit of drama getting round, but we are there now. We've caught some fish, we've lost some fish. We've camped wild, we've seen wild boar, we've had trees collapse around us, trees fall in the swim. It's been a proper fishing experience. We've really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching Fishing with the Greens. I'm back in a couple of weeks. I'm fishing with the boys down in Eden's Lakes. So yeah, we'll bring you back then. I'm sure Lindsay will be sea fishing. I'm going to continue carp fishing. We've got Eden's in a couple of weeks. In November we've got Bay Lakes. Sea fishing in between, cod, blah 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 blah. If you like what you see, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching.